Hello, everybody. This is Lamar. We're signing on to you, everybody, from MrYoungDesigner.com. Well, here's a new tutorial. We are about to start the basics of Photoshop. So let's get started. All right, this tool right here. All right, this tool right here is basically like your average cursor, but it's a little different because you can do more stuff with it. Like, say you want to take this picture, right, and you want to drag it over, and you want to put it over here. So what you would do is you would take the picture, and what that tool allows you to do is it lets you drag pictures. Oh, it's a huge picture. Let me resize that real quick. It lets you drag pictures to anything what you need to make. It basically kind of helps you move your pictures into place, organize your pictures, do what you need to do with your pictures, basically. What I'm doing now is this is actually I'm transforming the picture. I will, I will elaborate on what this does in a different tutorial. But basically what it does is basically, as you can see, it's stretching it. I can do other stuff with it. By the way, the hot key for that is Control T. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Control T. It's powerful. I use it all the time when I'm using Photoshop. So anyway, back to this right here. Let's start. Basically, that's what this tool does. You can drag the picture where you need to drag it, and all sorts of stuff that you can do with that tool. This tool, the Marquee tool, I love this tool. This tool basically you can. Alright, say you have a picture and you want to cut it out. You want to cut out some of the picture into a circle. So basically, what you would do is you would draw out that bit of circle that you needed. You can move it around wherever you need to go, and if you want to, you can delete it if you need to delete it, or you can take that picture and say you want to only drag that bit of picture onto your new picture, which you're making your picture from, onto like your main file or whatever you just sampling that picture. You can easily just take that little bit out and it'll drag itself, which again I need to resize it because it's huge. One second. 600. Okay, now we're back in business. Let's go. So let me see where we at. Let me make this actual pixels. Stretch it a little bit. Sorry about that. Alright, now we're back in business. Alright, so say you want to take this tool and you only want this bit of the picture. Basically what you do is you can just drag it right over and it just take that much of the picture that you just wanted to come out. And also you can, if you right click on that, you can do a rectangular tool, so it does it rectangular. You can drag that up, down, you can have it wherever you need to go. Also, if you alt and do it, it will take away. If you press alt and you press it, it will do all kinds of stuff. You can do all kinds of stuff with this. So just, yeah, keep that in mind, play with that. It's a very simple tool. It's very effective. I love it. I use it all the time. So just play with it a little bit, you'll get it. It's not hard at all to learn. You just drag out whatever you need, whatever part in the picture that you want to come out, and you just click that. It basically works along the lines of this tool right here. This is called the lasso tool. I don't use the lasso tool. The lasso tool is for people, because I don't like my computer. I don't have a pen, so it makes it very very difficult. This tool, by the way, is for cutting out pictures. So it'll make it very difficult if you just take an lasso tool. You gotta just draw along the line, and it makes it real difficult to try to draw along the picture that you're trying to cut out, because your mouse it acts kind of funny, whatever. But this does the same thing. Say I just want that piece out, bow, there it is, it's gone, or there it is, it's gone. Does exactly the same thing as this tool. So, but I don't even use this tool. I really don't recommend using the lasso tool, unless you're just trying to get, have something like simple or whatever. I right click. If you right click, this is a tool called the polygonal lasso tool. This is the tool I use. A magnetic tool, by the way. This tool just clamps onto, it magnifies itself onto like the picture, onto a tolerance. It's set to a tolerance, so it'll magnify itself onto that picture. Like say if it's an all black picture to a white background, it's gonna magnify itself to that black on the picture, and that does exactly the same thing. I can cut out, do whatever I need to do with it. I don't use that tool either. This is a tool I highly recommend using. It's called the polygonal lasso tool. This is my all-time favorite tool to use when I'm cutting out pictures. And basically, what it does is, because what I do is I come in real close where I can kind of see the boxes where it's pixelated, and I come in and I you go along the whole picture. And the way this tool works is, if you click, then it's gonna just latch itself along. The more I click, it's just gonna stop, and you're gonna get the do it over and over again. So if you do like little clicks going all around the picture, then it'll be like so perfect. Like it just it's the most effective way to cut off pictures. It'll make it look like the person is right there into your new picture very well. So basically, what you do is you just click all along the picture where you need to go, and once you're done cutting out, I'm just gonna cut out this little bit right here. It'll it'll bring like it's really good and make it look very clean, especially if you come up real close to the picture where you can see the pixels. It'll make it look very clean. You won't see like the white going around the truck and nothing like that. Make it look very clean. So definitely keep that in mind. That is the best tool. Remember, if you're trying to look for that tool, that is a right click. You're gonna start out with the lasso tool, but that is a right click polygonal lasso tool. But one of the best tools on Photoshop. Magic wand tool. This is a pretty powerful tool too. But what this does is it's set to tolerance right here, and it does kind of like what the magnetic lasso tool does, but just a little different. It magically, with quotation marks, magically latches on to anything. Like I said earlier, if it's a black picture on a white background, it's gonna highlight all the black on that picture, and you can easily just cut it out like that, just like that. That's basically what that does. It makes it a whole lot easier when it's just white, when it's like a black picture on a white background. If it's not, then it's gonna be just a little bit more difficult. If it's like simple colors like these, where I can just let me see, where I can just ready at, where I can just cut out the picture, where I can just take this, cut out, come up here, take this and cut out like that. It makes it very simple to do that, because you don't have to go and take that whole step where you got to use the lasso tool and go around the whole picture. But if the picture has like 30 colors on in the background, then you're gonna have to use the lasso tool. This is only for simple backgrounds, basically. If it has like a complex background, like if you're cutting like a girl or a dude or whoever outside of a picture, then you're gonna need to use this tool right here, because this tool is not gonna work. It's gonna look really bad. Like it's gonna look something like this right here.